What it is, Hoopers, you already know who it is. It is your boys from Hoop Haven. I go by the name of Bravo. Bro, the hands are ashy today. Yikes. And he, over there, goes by the name of DSP. Talk to him, homie, while I figure out what I'm going to do with my hands. Oh, God.
Actually, you know what I was thinking? You should give us sound effects when we throw up the H's.
That'd be cool. I have those. I can do that.
Yeah,
Ready? All right, there it is. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Oh, speaking of that, hold on. Speaking of before you go on, did you see my Satu edit?
Nah.
Ooh, you didn't see. Hold on now. You didn't see the Satu edit. Hold on. Now you have to see it.
You sent it to me?
No, the Satu edit is in the last episode.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw it. I mean, you can bring it up
okay,
again.
The Hey Satu. Okay. I ain't going to add it here because we haven't just brought her up organically. So whenever she shows up organically, she's going to get a shot. You know what I'm saying? She popped up real quick.
Hey, Satu.
Yes, sir.
That was funny. Definitely got to use that.
Well, what's good with you, DSP? What's popping with you?
Welcome to the very first episode of 2024.
Bruh, that's wild because we're recording in 2023. But when this comes out, it's finna be, hey, that's wild. That's kind of crazy when you think about it.
2024. Thank y'all for
welcome to the new year. Happy New Year, y'all.
12 episodes in.
Wow.
I mean, we did just get started, in August, I believe we just got started, and then we just been rocking and rolling since, you know what I mean? It hasn't even been a year yet. Got some subscribers. I mean, we're not at 100 yet. We're trying to get there.
Getting there.
Trying to get there. But that's why we're trying to give you much more content, you know. Make sure to check out Underappreciated. But actually, when you get this episode, there'll be 3 installments deep. Mike Conley Jr., Jermaine O'Neal, and Glenn Robinson. You know, and more on the way. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely be on the lookout for Hoop Haven Gaming. I believe you're probably going to get 2 or 3 installments coming soon because I'm going back to the studios. Of course, this is.
I got a game for you. You ready? You want to hear about it now?
No, not yet.
Hopefully, I can download it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do some research right now while you're looking. Let's see if I'll be able to download it.
But be on the lookout for that. Like I said, there's a lot of supplemental content on the channel. Bravo will be also providing you with supplemental content once he starts playing games. You know, the dream games that everyone always talk about. Oh, what would happen if these guys played this team from this era? He's going to be doing that digitally. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be some more heat. That's under, I guess, the Hoop Haven Gaming umbrella as well. I guess you could say that as well. But yeah, man, I mean, tons of content on the way. Be on the lookout. As a matter of fact, since it is the new year, I'm going to do this. Be on the lookout for the Hoop Haven documentary.
Already you talking to tell them about it, huh?
I'm just letting them know, be on the lookout. Okay. I'm just letting them know, be on the lookout. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout for the Hoop Haven documentary. We're not playing with y'all. Okay. And yes, it will be featured on our YouTube channel. We're not going to do the Patreon thing. We're not that hot yet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get to that point. But as of right now, no, you'll get it right on YouTube for free. But other than that, bravo. Sorry for taking up all that talking time. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to find a game that we might be playing. It's bad.
It's that bad?
It's bad.
You know,
it's bad. That's why I want to play it. It's bad.
You know, I'm down to play a bad game and bury it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but now, I mean, if you don't have anything much more to say, I'm ready to get into these topics.
Let's get the ball rolling. Literally, let's get this ball rolling. I'm good.
And that's why he's the greatest co-host in the world, because the very first topic is the game ball situation. On the segue. It's on the segue.
You know how I do.
The game ball situation. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, let me let you know. Just remember, Bucks played the Pacers, I believe. Yes, because
The Pacers. Oscar
It was the
Tshiebwe.
Pacers because I forgot the rookie's name. Forgive me.
Oscar Tshiebwe.
Who is it?
Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky.
Oscar Tshiebwe.
He's like player of the year last year.
He scored his first point that night.
His only point, a free throw.
He scored his first point that night. And they wanted to give him the game ball, right? Of course, they made this, I guess, promise to him after he scored the bucket, but Giannis went on to break a franchise record at home, right? They were home, right? The Bucks were home.
I believe so.
And Giannis dropped 60 on him. I think he had like 64 points. 64, like 14 rebounds and a few assists, a few blocks.
Ridiculous game.
It was a historic game. So you would think that Giannis would get the game ball.
You're damn right.
Pacers didn't want to give up the game ball. Pacers said, nah, man, it's going to our rookie. He scored his first NBA points. He's getting that. My question to you, sir, you already answered my first part, which was, who do you think deserves the game ball? You just said Giannis. Come on now. Performance, franchise record-breaking performance, whatever. My thing is, my second question to you is, was this them being genuine or was this them being genuinely petty?
Is this thing on? Is there echo on this? They are being petty. Come on.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people try to say it was competitive nature, but I'm like, no, this had nothing to do with. Granted, yes, he broke a franchise record on y'all, and y'all had no answer. Y'all are probably dead last in defense when it comes to the NBA. But to do all that, and to try to justify it by saying, well, it's our rookie. He scored his first point. I'm like,
bro,
come on.
You want to hear the stat line for a game ball?
Yes.
It's his first game. He didn't get to play all year. He finally suited up on December 13th.
Right.
His plus minus is a minus 14. His team lost that game, by the way.
I know.
I'm sorry. His plus minus is a plus 4. I apologize. I was looking at the wrong
+4.
thing.
That's not bad.
They lost by 14. He played 5 minutes and 54 seconds. He was 0 for 1 from the field. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 1 defensive rebound and a personal foul. So he had as many personal fouls as points, as free throws, as field goals taken. He took more free throws than he shot from the field. And we're going to go, let's give him the game ball.
You know what was even that here? Rick Carlisle got involved in it too. It's like,
the nerve.
These players,
the nerve.
I was like, come on, Rick, stop that.
The absolute
if that was Tyrese and he had
64
record-breaking night.
Let's say Tyrese had, I got the stats right here. 64, 14, 4 steals, 3 assists, 1 block.
Oh, it was only 1 block. Okay, so he had
20 for 28 from the field.
Efficient.
24 of 32 from the free throw line. Kiss my ass. God damn it. Give me my basketball. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on it. If you don't give me my damn basketball, I'm swinging. Give me my damn ball.
You saw how Giannis was reacting. Giannis was going to the locker room. The only person that was able to stop Giannis was his brother, bro.
I damn near had half of my team's points. We scored 140 that night. I had 64. Give me my goddamn ball. I want my ball, bro.
That's what he's saying.
That's going on the mantelpiece, bro. You're not doing this, bro.
Of course. And I think he ended up getting the ball because security allegedly got the ball, but he was like, this don't feel like the ball I was playing with. And I was like, oh, that could happen too. You're gonna hit you with the old switcheroo.
Just like, we need that ball. And the equipment manager switched them with the joint, bro. Here you go. Here's the ball.
Yeah, just to calm it down.
I think I saw footage somewhere where like it was like as soon as the buzzer sounded, the ball got passed off.
Yeah,
it wasn't even like
they knew that Giannis
jump street.
Yeah,
Jump
they knew
street.
from the gate. Like,
They
all right,
passed that ball off dumb quick. I was like,
quick. Mad because
that
they
was
knew. Ah, man, Giannis broke the record. He's gonna come for the ball. Nah, we're gonna give it to our rookie. Game over.
They
Get
playing games.
that right now. They knew
They
that.
playing games. That's bull. That's BS. Homeboy dropped 64. Give him his ball, man.
Give him the game ball.
Shibwe, you have a career game as a rookie? Sure, no problem. Your first bucket, sure. You want a ball for that? I don't think Kobe asked for his ball when he made his first basket.
No.
Did LeBron ask for his ball when he made his first basket? It's bull. No. It's BS, bro. Nobody wants the ball for the first basket
anyway because the way he played.
Like, it's different for football. Like on my shirt, you score your first touchdown. That's big. It's bigger.
You know what you have to go through to get that touchdown?
Right. A basket at 6'9" to put it through the hoop is a lot more effort, a lot less effort than playing with 10 other dudes, and you might get the ball at this play. It's a different beast, right? Basketball, you make one
free throw. A free throw, not a basket.
And you think you need a ball for that? You think you need a ball for that? Kiss my ass. If you don't give me my basketball,
like I said,
I'm getting fined.
They were being genuinely paid. You see Giannis, he seemed like he was ready to go. So,
yo, I don't blame him, bro.
That's why I was like, I was laughing at the whole thing, but I was like, yo, I don't blame Giannis, bro.
Hell nah.
I would have reacted the same way.
Yeah, I would have been just as mad. Where's the ball at?
Give me my.
Where's the ball? I want to have this written on, signed. I want my teammates to sign this, my coach, and I'm gonna put this in my room, bro. I'll put this in my game room, bro. Like, this is the game I dropped. Like, remember in 2K, I dropped 57. Imagine homeboy on the other team had a free throw and was like, I need that ball, bro. I done dropped 57 on y'all heads. Give me my basketball, bro. Give me my ball, bro. My virtual ball, bro. Yeah, kiss my ass. Hell nah. The Pacers knew exactly what they was doing.
Come on, man.
Exactly what they was doing. They was foul for that.
They were super foul for that. But I guess it's because it's
Ball-gate.
Midwest type rivalry, Indiana, Milwaukee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they was just tight.
So yeah, they see each other a lot.
They got thumped. That's why they got.
That's all it was. Thumped. They got pumped. That's a fact. All right, let's get on to the next topic.
Moving on, bro.
This one caught me off guard. Like, I did not expect this. Like, he just came out of nowhere, got on somebody's podcast, and just started berating Kobe. I'm like, what? I didn't even know Smush had smoke with Kobe like that. I mean, let me not say it's smoke. Basically,
he's just speaking his experience.
He's speaking his experience. He's speaking his truth. You know what I mean? He said that Kobe,
truth is, Smush. The truth is, Smush, you couldn't cut it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is why he's the greatest co-host in the world. He got right to the point. But no, in all actuality, Smush basically is, quote unquote, telling his truth about Kobe. But as many of you know, Kobe was always the first to leave. I mean, first to be there, last to
arrive, last to leave. All right. So what did Smush say so the people know what you're talking about? What did
Smush said Kobe was not the nicest to him. Kobe had a locker right next to him, and Kobe never said a word to him. It got to a point where he would walk Kobe and be like, hey, man, how you doing? What's going on? And Kobe would look at him and be like, why are you talking to me? You don't have enough accolades to speak to me. Once you get accolades, you can speak to me. And I guess that really rocked Smush. You know, probably made him feel away. But I'm like,
do you hear that?
What?
Do you hear this? Do you hear this? You don't hear that? You don't see it?
I see this. Yeah.
You know what that is? Do you know what it is?
No.
It's the world's smallest violin.
Oh,
I was wondering, the guy, he wanted some cheese with that wine. I don't know if you,
bro.
It's my dad joke.
I was sitting there. You know what I thought of immediately? I think I said it to you off the mic. I mean, off camera.
Yep.
When Kobe sat down at that, I forgot, it was an event that he was talking at. It was like a huge event where he was being interviewed on stage. And the person, I forgot what it was, but Kobe went on to say how he felt about lazy people, or how he felt the reason why he didn't pass the ball to certain teammates is because he didn't trust them.
Sure.
Now, if you're talking about the guy, the superstar, number one, first to arrive, last to leave, that means he's watching everything.
He sees it all. He sees
who comes in, what time they come in. He sees how hard they're going, if they're paying attention. What time did you leave? Are you putting in extra work after practice? So now me hearing what Smush is saying about Kobe, and no disrespect, looking at Smush's career, I don't think Smush was doing those things, bro.
I mean, because look, man. People can talk, but stats don't ever lie.
Nope,
stats don't ever lie.
Okay, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Smush Parker, current NBA, current referee now. Went to Fordham.
Right.
Born in went to high school in Queens. 42 years old. Okay. Hey, substantial amount of no, not a substantial amount of seasons. Substantial amount of teams he's played for.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
He played from 02 to 08. Okay, he played from 02 to 08. He started in Cleveland. His peak was with LA. His peak was with LA, his 2 seasons there. He played all 82 games, the only time he's ever started. Okay.
Yes.
So he couldn't cut it for Cleveland as a starter, couldn't cut it for Detroit as a starter, especially those are the Detroit teams he was there for, was the dynasty Detroit team.
The dynasty Detroit teams, yep.
He played 11 games, averaged 3 points a game there. Went to Phoenix on a trade, played for 5 games, couldn't do nothing there. Finally gets to LA and averages 11 points a game in 2 seasons. 2 seasons he played with Kobe Bryant. Do you know what seasons he played with Kobe Bryant?
Which team?
Hands down. 05, 06, where they were 45 and 37. Okay. And 06, 07, when they finished 42 and 40. Those rosters consisted of Kwame Brown, Andrew Bynum,
that's
Ryan
before Powell
Cook,
got there, right?
Lamar Odom, before the Powell trade.
Yep.
Right?
I remember that.
So Smush was on some really bad teams. So Kobe comes out, right? Kobe plays for the Lakers. He gets drafted by the Lakers. He has a W teammate in Shaq.
Drafted by Charlotte, traded to the Lakers.
Right. He comes, plays for the Lakers. W teammate in Shaq, where they butt heads because they both want to be the alpha dog. From that alpha dog environment, 3 championships in 4 tries, to Smush fucking Parker. All right? What are we talking about right here? Smush Parker. 2 good NBA seasons out of 5, 6. He's lucky he even got that much. The only reason he had anything after Phoenix is because he showed up in LA. And let's be honest, who was there playing point guard in LA? Aaron McKee? Sasha Vucevic? Vucevic, they have him as a point guard, listed as a point guard in 04.
Oh, wow.
Smush was the only true point guard on that team. Because Vujicic was a 2 guard.
He was a 2 guard. Yeah, him and Kobe used to go at it in practice all the time. Yep.
Okay, so him or Aaron McKee, and Aaron McKee ain't no real point. He's a defending 2 guard.
Aaron McKee was a 2, if you remember,
and he was a defending 2 guard. So, like, what are they talking about? Okay, then the next year, you had Jordan Farmar as a rookie. You know, okay.
If you remember, Jordan took his spot.
Okay, that's about to say.
Yeah.
Smush starts for an entire season, averages 11 points a game. And what did the Lakers come out and do? Draft the point guard. What does that tell you about their future plans?
They didn't believe in you, Smush.
It wasn't, we're going to draft Jordan Farmar, the kid out of UCLA, to be your backup. No, that's the kid who they want instead of you.
He's going to be the future. Yep.
And it was him, Shamond Williams.
I remember that.
It was Shamond Williams, Farmar. McKee became a small forward the following year, by the way.
Yeah, he probably slowed down, put on some weight.
And Vujicic became a 2 guard, right? Yep. So now it's Shamond Williams, Smush Parker, and Jordan Farmar. So now Smush is gone the next season, 07-08, right? Yep. Here comes Powell.
Yep.
Here comes Powell, Who's
This
their
is when
point
everything
guard?
turns around for LA.
Derek Fisher
Yep.
is their point guard again.
Yep.
Farmar's back. Farmar's back for another season.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 point guards on the roster.
That's all they needed. And you know who was probably
Smush
behind
Parker?
that?
Who?
Kobe.
Smush Parker in pro wrestling terms, because I'm going to make this about pro wrestling. Smush Parker in pro wrestling terms is what we'd like to call a transitional champion. Okay? He's the guy. He's the guy that we put into a place when we're like, hey, we need this belt to go from this guy to this guy, but I don't want this guy to beat this guy. Not yet or not at all.
Not yet.
It won't work.
Right.
So we need to put this guy in the middle to just win the belt and then give it away in a week or two or a month or two or whatever.
A month or two, whatever
quick as possible.
Time frame is.
Not no long-term. There's no long-term plans with said champion. Smush, there were no long-term plans with you. Kobe knew what was up. You were on loan. That's it, bro. You was on loan, homie.
You know what? You know what's crazy with that is that he was lucky that he was real with you, because he could have been.
You ain't accomplished a damn thing. Who's to say Kobe ain't look up his stats, bro? Who's coming in playing with me? Smush Parker. What's his stats? 3 points in Phoenix.
At his numbers. If he didn't already know who he was, bro, you know he looked at it.
Smush is talking smack about the man who helped him average the most points he's had ever in his career. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Smush.
It's wild. It's wild.
You getting me upset in these first 20 minutes, man.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. This is what I do. This is what I do.
Golly,
I mean, he even said LeBron accused him of hating on him, which he probably was hating on LeBron. You never know. Because, I mean, LeBron, hands down.
He was there year one, wasn't he? Didn't I just read that?
I think so. I
wonder why Smush is gone.
My thing is
you ain't playing point guard that season. Like,
no, hell no. I think Smush was there the year before. I'm not sure.
Bro,
but
remember when Smush winded up becoming the starting point guard in LA? We found out when we played 2K, and we were like, who?
What? Exactly.
Who is Smush Parker?
Right.
We've never heard of this guy because ain't nobody played with him with the 2Ks before that or the lives before that. If he was even in the game.
Right.
Now all of a sudden he's starting on LA. Who the hell is Smush Parker?
And
that's how we found out about him.
That was probably because of circumstance.
And how many dudes played with the Lakers and bench Smush?
At that year?
And put Kobe at point.
They bench Smush.
And put Kobe at point.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Smush. If dudes don't want to play with you in 2K, get out of here, bro. All right?
Right.
Get out of here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. Enough of that. Something a little serious.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I got it ready.
Yeah, man.
Let me put my tie on.
Oh, you sure you want to do the tie? Oh, yeah, because you're going to do the business thing. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
But okay, no, we weren't talking about that. We're talking about, well, we are talking about that. Chance Comanche, forgive me. Comanche.
Chance Comanche.
Girl are currently, I think they're both locked up for the murder of a
let them out. Sorry.
Medical assistant. Comanche admitted to it. So, you know, they're not going to throw him under the prison, but he's going to get numbers. So, as far as the wife goes or girlfriend, I don't even know what they are. They're probably just like boyfriend, girlfriend.
It says ex-girlfriend in this headline.
They're not together?
It says ex-girlfriend because they're blaming it on each other as far as I last seen.
Oh, okay. So they're
far.
not together anymore. Okay, so ex-girlfriend is the correct thing to say.
Yeah.
As you can see, they're blaming each other. So that means there was definitely some manipulation involved, sir.
Sounds like a messy situation. Would you like for me to read the New York Post?
Oh, please put on your reporter voice as well. They love that.
Let me clear my throat.
Too. New York Post get busy.
Would you like me to just read, or would you like it on the screen as well, sir?
Oh, you can throw it on the screen as well.
All right. The Post reads, NBA G Leaguer Chance Comanche confesses to murdering woman in Vegas with ex-girlfriend as plot revealed in grisly text. This post was made by Nicholas McIntyre on December 20th. A former pro basketball player choked at a Washington choked a Washington medical assistant to death with an HDMI cord as he lured her to have quote unquote, kinky sex with him and another woman who had planned the murder. Newly released police records revealed. Slow down. Chance Comanche, 27, confessed that he was helping his ex-girlfriend, Sakari Hamden, 19, with the gruesome murder of Marina Rogers on December 6th while he was in the area, quote-unquote, between activities, according to Las Vegas police records obtained by the KCRA. I'm going to stop right there. DSP. Okay, yeah.
The ex-girlfriend is from Vegas then?
It doesn't say that.
He said that
he was in the area. He helped. She must be then.
Yeah, because I'm like, was she flying around with this G Leaguer? I highly doubt it. So she must be in that area.
Fly? G Leaguers fly?
I think.
I thought they take team buses.
I don't know. Do they?
I think G Leaguers take team buses. I don't think they have planes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think G Leaguers take buses. If G Leaguers fly, I'd be shocked. I think they take team buses.
Okay, if they take team buses,
they bus around.
I doubt she's on that team bus.
Yeah, she's not. So Vegas, between team activities, wasn't there something going on in Vegas for the G League?
Yeah.
Their own in-season tournament?
The winter showcase.
Okay.
By the way, that's the Westchester Knicks one. Shout out to the Westchester Knicks.
Yay. Anyway, Comanche played for the Stockton Kings, the NBA G League affiliate of the Sacramento Kings. Rogers, a 23-year-old from Lakewood, Washington, had traveled to Sin City on December 1st with a friend with the quote-unquote intent to engage in prostitution. That same night, Hamden began seeking her ex-beau's help after there were reported issues between her and Rogers. Okay. Hamden and Rogers, who both worked as prostitutes in the Vegas area, argued over a Rolex as Rogers threatened to smoke Hamden if she didn't give her watch. Sorry, I should have put quote-unquote smoke. And that's your man Chance Comanche right there. Comanche and Hamden then decided to kill Rogers when they failed to hire a hitman for $3,000. They discussed several different ways to commit the murder, which included poisoning, strangulation, and a gun. Quote unquote.
And all of this was on text?
Oh, I think I'm going to get there. Quote, I can snap her neck or just strangle the bitch, quote unquote. Comanche allegedly wrote in a message among Hamden and a third man who had contact with someone who can get Rogers, quote unquote, chipped, quote unquote. If you get a nice little thick piece of rope or some sturdy, I can do it from the back seat, like how the killers do it in the movies, unquote. Hamden and Rogers had also got into an altercation on December 4th after she allegedly implicated Rogers' boyfriend in a double murder in California, which led to the man's arrest. Comanche met Hamden through a dating app a year and a half ago and broke up after a few months of dating. The two remained in touch following their breakup. Okay, so they weren't even together at the time.
Friends with benefits.
This is Marina, I think her name is.
That's the one that was murdered.
That's the girl who got murdered, correct.
Wow.
Rogers was lured to death by Comanche and Hamden, who promised her a double date with another man and to meet them at a predetermined location, according to a newly released text messages. And you can see the demon eyes of the girl who planned this. On December 4th, Comanche had checked into the M Resort and Casino in Henderson, Nevada, with the Kings as they were playing a game the next night at the Dollar Loan Center. Following the Kings game, Comanche made his way back to his hotel with the team before he went back outside and got into Hamden's car, and they drove to meet Rogers. After purchasing alcohol, the trio drove to a cul-de-sac near the former house of Comanche's friend, where they had originally planned to commit the murder. Hamden had explained to Rogers that Comanche was the Trick, which is a prostitute client, and was quote, going to pay them for their services, unquote, with Sakari explaining Comanche was into kinky, quote unquote, kinky sex and wanted to tie them up before having sex. Quote, Rogers agreed and began removing her clothes. Hamden removed her clothing and climbed over the center console and straddled Rogers's lap. Quote unquote, the police records read, before adding Comanche had grabbed a bag of plastic zip ties that were already in the car and handed to Sakari. There she goes there again as a medical assistant, I guess.
Yeah.
Rogers willingly had her wrists tied together before Comanche wrapped the cord around her neck while Hamden, still straddling Rogers, placed her hand on the defenseless woman's neck. Wow. Comanche told police he used an HDMI cord to choke Rogers for 10 seconds and stopped when he heard his victim struggling to breathe, but Hamden continued. Rogers then became unresponsive. Comanche and Hamden checked her pulse and determined she was dead when they saw fluid, quote, fluid coming out of Rogers' mouth, unquote. The deadly pair pulled over to the side of the road in Henderson, Nevada, and dumped Rogers' body in a ditch before covering the body with rocks. Comanche confessed to the police that he used the towel to pick up the rocks to avoid getting his DNA on them. The accused killer smashed Rogers' phone and drove back to the team hotel, where they stayed until Comanche left with the team around 8:50 a.m. Comanche and Hamden remained in contact after the murder, with police believing the former king was coaching Hamden through how to talk to law enforcement. Quote, calmly answer them. They only know what you tell them, unquote, Comanche said at 10:03 a.m. December 6th. Unquote, quote, you got this, boo. This is a post-game interview. Just smile and wave, unquote. Comanche played in another game with the Kings in Portland on December 7th, a day after the killing. Detectives found Rogers' body in the ditch on December 15th after Comanche pointed to the location on a map during his interview. Yo.
Damn.
Yo, this is wild. Hamden was arrested on December 13th and charged with felony first-degree kidnapping and felony theft for allegedly stealing a Rolex valued between $5,000 and $20,000, according to court records. FBI agents in the Sacramento County Police arrested Comanche on first-degree kidnapping charge on December 15th. The Kings confirmed to the Post that Comanche was released from the organization but declined further comment. On Monday, a criminal complaint was filed in Las Vegas court charging both Comanche and Hamden with open murder and conspiracy to commit murder, both felonies. They both made their initial court appearances on Tuesday. Comanche played college basketball at Arizona and played in one NBA game with the Portland Trailblazers on April 9th, 2023. Before we start, RIP to this young lady who was lured to death by these sick individuals. Go ahead, DSP. Wow. Go ahead. Let me not say what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Like you said, RIP to that young lady. Wow. Granted, she was living a lifestyle that usually doesn't end up in the right. Usually doesn't end the right way. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
And that girl, Comanche's girl, what's her name?
Her name is
Sakari
Hamden. Sakari Hamden.
Bro. She's sick. And look, man, I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. I think she probably masterminded the whole thing.
Yeah.
And Comanche was just there, because for some reason he can't get over her because they weren't even together for when that took place. So if he was willing to, if he was willing to kill for her, she must got that magic box.
I said Hamden. I apologize. The whole time it's Harnden. It's Harnden. The R and the N are so close to each other. It looks like an M. I apologize. It's Harnden.
So it's Harnden.
Sakari Harnden, the 19-year-old. So if I remember, it said Harnden and Rogers who worked as prostitutes together. So Vegas. They are the ones who need each other. For sure, it was her idea. They had a falling out.
It had to be.
To the point where she was like, I want to kill this bitch. F this B, I'm going to kill her.
Yeah. Yep.
And who else to help her than her 6'10"? How big is this man? 6'10",
6'10", something like that.
Let's see.
6'9".
Before I bury him. 6'10".
6'10".
6'10" man. He was sitting in the backseat of a car. 6'10". Probably an SUV. It's probably some big SUV. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have to do something real quick because it's crazy. First of all, I just wanted to say, DSP, I watch a lot of true crime stuff. I tell you that all the time. I watch a lot of the true crime stuff on YouTube.
That's why I had to put this on the show, on the topic.
Bro, I've watched a lot of wild stuff. To like what parents have done to their children. It's wild what people have done to their parents and parents have done to their grown children and people done to complete random strangers just because. Like this joint, the way they murdered this woman,
it's crazy.
Cold-blooded. There's if these people don't get first degree,
they have to,
and the death penalty.
It's premeditated,
especially Sakari. If
premeditated,
if Comanche can somehow say, like he said, "Oh, I was choking her, but I stopped," because the thing was, old girl straddled her. They was both butt naked, so DNA exchange, skin cells. They screwed that up there. That was a dumb plan, but I'm sorry. I shouldn't be thinking of ways they can get away with it. But that's just me. When I hear somebody they did something dumb. But they were both naked, straddled on top of the girl. She willingly got tied up. She was already done from right there.
Yep.
Homeboy came with the extension cord. Imagine a 6'10" man, and you're a female. No matter how big you are a female. A 6'10" man who plays in the NBA, so he's physically fit. He's NBA G League, but still physically fit. Pulling on an HDMI cord behind your seat, right? And your hands are tied. I'm sure Shorty is sitting on her hands, or her hands are behind her back.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. And the other girl was choking her as well at the same time.
That's why I didn't buy the story of him saying, "Oh, I stopped."
Oh, I let go. He did not let go. Screw that.
Nah, they did not let go. Her, okay.
Oh yes,
they both choked that poor girl out. Choked her to death over a fucking watch. Let's not forget that.
Yep,
they took this girl's life over a fucking watch, bro.
Over a watch. Dude. It's nasty. I'm trying to see, like, this dude's G League stats, like how he did.
Play that long?
He's 6'10", 210. Well, he played enough to be able to commit a murder in between games. So I'm just trying to see.
This is second or third year or something?
No, he's been in the league. He's been around for a while. He's 27 years old. This is his third stint in the G League.
Wait, 27 with a 19-year-old?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Because that means something tells me he wasn't 26 when he first met her. Yep. Let's talk about it. They don't show any of his recent stats. Stockton King.
Remember, she was a prostitute, so she was out there early.
Yeah, because sometimes those get started
early.
young before they need to be started. You know what I'm saying? Like
runaways,
14, right.
Being abused at home and whatnot.
I was trying to look at the stats. I wanted to see how this man was able to play a game, murder a person, cover it up, go back, and play another game. I just wanted to see.
I think there was a day. No, you're right. Because they said the flight left
he said they left at 8:50 that morning. They played, he murdered, went back to the hotel, and they was gone.
I don't know. They probably had an early game. Maybe.
No, I think he murdered her in the middle of the night.
No, he definitely
played because it ain't the NBA, right? G League, I'm sure they can file out. I don't think
they got late games.
They could file out a crowd and get these guys out the building before midnight. I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure they can get them out of there.
Absolutely.
Because it's G League. It's not like it's the whole NBA coming by with it. It's not a whole production. It's not 19,000 people showing up. You may get 1,000 on a good day in the G League. Get the players out of there. Get the fans out of there. Them guys are out of there by midnight. That man murdered that woman in the middle of the night. 3-4 o'clock demon hours. Hours he murdered that woman.
And fell asleep on the freaking
Probably didn't he fell asleep on the bus.
The bus. I keep saying plane.
The bus. Ain't no plane. They went to Portland. They was in Vegas. He was on a bus to Portland, bro.
Yep.
I'm telling you, the bus. Sleeping. How? How in the world, brother? I don't know. And was it worth it? Like, why?
Bro, the thing is, it was premeditated. Like,
for sure.
He was thinking about that during the game, after the game, in the locker room. When he got to his room,
he was texting her the whole time, I'm sure. As they were playing it, you still coming? Yeah, babe, I'm still coming. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
The plan's gonna work. Just be calm. I'll be there.
Won't let you down.
I can't wait to see the transcripts. All that's gonna come out in Discovery.
Oh, all that's gonna come out.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was about to say that at the end of the segment. I was like, don't think This is the end of the story.
Oh no, this is just getting
we
started.
will be coming back.
Yeah, there's gonna be way more. This amount of details this early is crazy. And the only reason they got these details is because homie confessed. He confessed.
And text messages.
Well, the text messages told a little bit of the story.
Right.
So I'm sure he tried to lie because everybody tries to lie when they're in that room.
The defense mechanism is to lie, sir. You know that. You watch it.
Yeah, right. So once they start being like, okay, well, that doesn't add up with what I have here that I know is fact. They go, well, I'm going to try and spin the story to match your absolute fact. And then it's like, well, that's different from the lie you told me. So what's the truth now? Now, as soon as you looked as deceptive, GG's, they got you. So he confessed. He's done here. So he pointed at the location himself. Yeah, that's how come all this information is out.
But he still tried to absolve himself. So he's still.
I only choked her for a little bit. Oh, so you want attempted murder? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you want attempted murder. Okay,
you still gonna put your ass down somewhere. Ain't no more basketball, just in prison, nigga.
The amount of times I've heard, he gonna be a prison hoop D1. D1 prison hooper. Yep. Yes, he is. He's gonna be dropping 30 in the prison league. Nobody's gonna be stopped. He's gonna be the big 6'10", 210.
I mean, I don't know. They might have an issue with him, taking out that girl like that who had a future.
He might catch a blade mid-game.
You never know. Quick shift. No more basketball for you, guy.
Boneheaded move. All in all, DSP, boneheaded move. You're trying to get to the NBA. The only reason why you're in the G League is because you're trying to get to the NBA. You're 27. Your window is closing. And you get convinced by a 19-year-old girl that you should kill this
somebody
girl
and get away with it.
Right. What? So that's my problem. He wasn't all there. I don't even know the man.
No, he wasn't. We spoke about this a little bit. He wasn't all there, and she was manipulated. Yeah. Come on, bro.
Right. And you know what can manipulate a man? That south mouth.
That's it.
That south mouth can manipulate a man. So
that's it.
That's
and
all
it must
takes,
be good
bro.
Because remember, you read that they weren't even together when the altercation happened.
Right, and he was just still talking with her and all that. They always remain in good terms. Yeah, he was always clapping them cheeks whenever he went to Vegas.
Cheeks and paying. That's all that was.
Whenever he went by Vegas, he was clapping cheeks. Like, oh, word, we gonna be in California. Oh, I'll be over there in a couple hours.
I'll be there in a few hours.
Yep. He played for Northern Cal.
I'll bring you out to Cali.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm a bust you out.
Literally. Like we said though. This is not the end of this story.
I can't wait to hit arrest. I can't wait.
I can't wait till the court case starts and all that. So
straight wild. I can't wait till they really start blaming each other. That's what I can't wait for.
That's what's gonna happen.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. She's the mastermind behind all this. He intimidated me. Look how intimidated he is.
Look at him.
He's scared. He used to hit me.
Girl. She's gonna play all those cards, bro.
Yeah. Why? He used to hit me. He once raped me. It was against my will, but I never told anybody. Yeah, okay. You're gonna come out with all that.
Nasty. Because there's nothing genuine between them two, bro.
Yep. And guess what? And you know what the funny part is? They both gonna go to jail
They
anyway.
both going to jail. You both going to jail.
You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job. Chance, you an idiot. I'm sorry. Chance, you ran out of him. Chance, you ran out of him.
Yeah, you ran out of him, Mr. Comanche.
That was dumb.
You ran out of him, Mr. Comanche. All right.
The amount of people that would kill for the position he's in. Guys that I know, guys that we spoke to on the journey, that would kill, that are about his age, that would kill for the opportunity he has.
For the opportunity, right?
And he over Shout out Baby Shaq.
Word.
Wild.
But yeah, next topic. I don't know if you heard. A lot of reports were coming in Christmas about Kevin Durant.
What's up with KD?
KD's growing frustrated with the Suns, brother. You see where the Suns?
What happened to the Suns? I'm sorry. I haven't been following hoops. I've been a dad for like a week and a half. So I haven't been watching sports.
This is why you the Google guy. I'm saying you could always Google it.
That's right.
Conference. See where the Phoenix Suns are in the Western Conference.
The Phoenix.
I'm gonna give you a hint. They don't even make the in-season tournament if the season.
You mean the play-in? They don't make the play-in.
I'm sorry, my fault.
Hold on. Let's go to NBA.com. Let's just go to NBA.com. Oh, I could have went to standards right there. Standards right there. Yep. 11th, 14 and 15.
With Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and sometimes Bradley Beal.
Hold on now. I'm just gonna say this. Though. The Heatles didn't click initially. The Heatles had a rough go at it to begin with to start their season.
Were the Heatles playoff contention the entire time?
To start the season, no, they weren't. They started off with a losing record, then they might have made the playoff. They made the finals,
record, but it was like close to 500. It's very similar. Well, no, they were above.
What the Suns are at right now? No, they had a losing record at a point. Hold on, what season was that?
Really?
2011.
11.
2010?
2010, 2011, I think, is when the Heatles came together. Because that was like LeBron's 8th year. LeBron and Wade's 8th year, 8th, 9th year.
7th for Bron. Yeah, wow. Because what a team change. 09, 2010, you got Beasley, Rafer Alston, Joel Anthony.
All those guys got let go. Yep.
Wow. They're all gone. Well, Joel Anthony's there. Here comes
Joel
LeBron.
Anthony's there,
okay.
Yep.
So, 2010, 2011 is their first season. They finished first in the NBA Southeast Division at 58 and 24. I'm trying to see. I wish I could see.
Bad like that?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I could be incorrect. I
was about to say.
They lost their first season. They've lost their first game to Boston, 80-88.
Mm-hmm.
They beat Philly. They won 3 straight.
Matched up well with them.
Yep, they won 3. They won 4 straight. Okay, I could be incorrect. I might be thinking of a wrong team then. I could have sworn they had a losing record to start, but they did not. The Heatles did not.
One thing about the Heatles, when they did start losing, people were on them. I know that.
Right.
For a fact.
Yep.
When they started losing, people were like, "Oh, we told you this super team wasn't going to work," and then they started going crazy, especially the following year. But
all right. So scratch what I said then. Scratch completely what I said.
Look, KD left Brooklyn to Phoenix for brighter pastures. But it's like the grass isn't greener in Arizona. Okay. Seems like there's too sun in Arizona and the grass is yellow. Not enough water. I don't know what's going on.
Here's the thing,
if you told me that the Suns would have that record they have right now,
right,
I would have called you a liar.
Right.
At the beginning of the season, I would have called you a liar. The only thing I would have had an issue with was, they don't have a playmaker. But people are like, well, Devin Booker. I was like, a playmaker, bro. Yes, he can run the offense. Yes, but at the end of the day, what's his strength? What do they? I think we
said at the beginning of the year, who's going to run the point? Is it going to be Booker, or is it going to be Beal? Who's going to be the point guard? So I'm looking at their roster right now. They have 3-point guards on the roster. 2 of them are on 2-way contracts. This guy named Sabin Lee and another guy named Theo Maledon and another guy named Jordan Goodwin.
Not ready yet. And who's the other one?
Jordan Goodwin from the Billikens of St. Louis.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
They don't have a point guard. They don't have a distributor.
They don't. It's funny. The point guard they did have that they released is on Milwaukee now. Cameron Payne. And I was like, why would you get rid of Cameron Payne? I was like, that's crazy. Because he's a bucket. He could run your offense. Granted, he has ability on defense, but still.
Mm-hmm. So they lost 3 straight in a row.
Who? Suns.
The Suns.
Yes.
They've dropped 5 out of their last 7. And 8 out of their last 10.
Yeah. I've seen a crazy stat. Bradley Beal,
the last 10. Yeah.
Kevin Durant, and minute.
I lost you there. The Wi-Fi went out crazy on you right now. Hold on. You was hella grainy. You said Brad Beal, Kevin Durant, and what now?
Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Booker.
Mm-hmm. His face right now. Can I? Oh,
Robin?
the face it was stuck on my side. You were like,
Yeah, no,
it was like,
it's weird because mine is fine. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's chopped. It's probably just my Wi-Fi acting up. It just doesn't show that it's acting up right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
so what were you saying?
They only played 24 minutes together
all season.
See, that's not even a full game.
Yeah. How do you expect to be any kind of good if y'all ain't played together yet? Yeah, you can't. You can't expect to be that good.
Like, imagine when the Heat, let's use the Heatles because, you know, they were the first, I guess you can say, super duper team. Imagine these guys being injured as much as these guys are injured now.
Right.
Like, say he's hurt and it was just LeBron and Bosh, or it was always, or LeBron got hurt, Wade and Bosh had to build the chemistry. It's not going to work. And then Wade would have an issue here and there, or Bosh would have a back issue here and there, and it was just Wade. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can kind of see why KD is frustrated. Like I was saying before, he left Brooklyn because if I stay here waiting on Ben Simmons, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure he didn't expect Cam Thomas to be who he is right now.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Who did?
Michael Bridges. I didn't. I'll tell you that right now. I did not expect that from Cam. I knew Cam could hoop. But I was like, can he?
But they're in the A. They all can hoop. They all
can
hoop.
But can you do it at that level?
Consistently,
you know what I mean?
is the thing.
Right.
Because even Smush Parker averaged 11 points a game. So anybody that makes it to the league can get buckets. Can you do it on a consistent basis, night in and night out? That's what makes the difference. That's the difference. That's it.
That's a fact. So, like, to see them to hear that they only play 24, I don't know how to build chemistry. You got pretty much what they have to do. That second half of the season, bro, they got to make sure they're healthy. If they even want to make a run.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, if they even want to make the play-in, forget a run. If you want to the play-in, I mean, there is mad time, but still
29 games in. There's still about 50 some odd games. So
still
they got to start figuring it now.
Well, remember, this is not the East. Even the East get a little good, but this is the West.
Yeah, because you're about to play. How many games? 50 games in about 3 months.
53 about
50 games in 3 months.
29, right?
They're at 29. But I mean, the New Year's not over yet.
Yeah, 29 to 30 games already played. They got about 52 more to go.
In 3 months, that's about to be played. So it's about to heat up. So if you don't figure it out now.
Because, I hate to say it, but Booker and Durant are not going to be able to do it by themselves.
They ain't going to do it without a point guard. They need to get Chris Paul back or something. Because
Chris Paul is being geriatric point guard at Golden State doing his thing.
I forgot he was even over there.
A lot of people did. I remember every time I bring him up and say he's at Golden State, they'd be like, yo, I forgot he was there. I'll be like,
he is there.
Oh, he's there.
Wow. Yeah.
He is there. Yes.
Wild.
He dreamed that he couldn't get past. KD did it.
Oh, by the way, just want to let you know, it popped into my brain. I know it's totally unrelated. Can't wait to go to the UMass Lowell game this weekend. So you know, it's you and I, the wifey, the kid, and the big boy Dev. Dev's pulling up.
Oh, Dev's pulling up? Okay.
I told him about it on Christmas Day. He goes, yo, you going? He's like, yo, I'm gonna go with you. I was like, all right. He's like, yo, how much does it take? $20. He cash apped me. Me right then and there on the spot. He's like, I'm coming. So he's pulling up. So we going with the homie Dev. We definitely got to film something. You got to film some stuff for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my phone. I'm gonna do it up.
You definitely got to film some stuff.
Definitely got to do it.
Maybe I'll record something too. Maybe my POV or something.
Right.
To give to you so you can edit it. Yeah.
That'll be fire. That'll definitely be fire for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that. KD growing frustrated in the Suns. We'll see where that goes. You never know when people start winning. Frustration goes away.
Can I put a bow on it?
Yeah. All right.
KD's that girlfriend that says men ain't shit. I don't need no man. Men ain't shit. But it's always got mad different boyfriends. Always with a different boyfriend, right? Always with a different boyfriend, but men ain't shit. I'm cool. I love you, KD. KD, you're one of the best to ever do it. With that frame, I always said you were going to be too small to survive in the league. And yes, here you are, and everybody looks like you and taller. So
I was about to say,
shout out to you.
Right.
Shout out to you. You've been balling like a mug for years. I respect your game. But, bro, just play the game, bro. Just play the game. You crying? You going to leave again? Where you going to go? Detroit? They need help. Okay? Like, I mean...
Don't go to Detroit.
Don't go to Detroit. Cade got to get out of there.
Cade got to go. Free Cade Cunningham.
Free Cade. That's about to change it to not free Draymond. Free Cade, bro.
Next show, free Cade Cunningham.
them damn Pistons, brother.
Yo, because if that record gets crazier, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Longest streaks almost right now.
Actually, we are gonna talk about that. That's kind of crazy.
Shout out to Katie, but Katie, man, just hoop, bro.
Yeah, just
hoop.
It'll
get together. Y'all will get
like
there.
I said, once you start winning, frustrations go away.
Out the window. This is something to talk about.
That goes away. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. Yeah. New. I got a new segment.
What you got?
It's called "How About Them?" Insert
team here.
Team name, right?
So how about? I think that was my tagline. I thought it was my tagline.
I got two teams I want to talk about. So the first one, you probably won't like. But we got to talk about it.
Sure.
Because, we've been land-basing them since the trade. We've been letting them have it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Right? They're currently on a crazy winning streak right now. No, I'm sorry. Not a winning streak. I think they're like 10-1 right now.
Who's they, DSP?
How about them Clippers?
How about them, DSP?
Let's talk about them Clippers. Look, man.
Let's talk about them.
Ever since Russell Westbrook went to the bench, I'm not going to lie, it helped the team out a lot.
Shout out Russell Westbrook. Continue.
Shout out to Russell Westbrook because he catches a lot of flack for no reason, bro. Like the whole Westbrook and all that was so uncalled for. Yep. You know what I mean? But we know how media does and we know how social media does, right? So shout out to Russell Westbrook he probably could start anywhere else in the league right now to say, hey, you know what? I see this 4-man situation ain't going to work. There's only one basketball, and it's not going to work with all 4 of us on the court. Let me come off the bench and play with the second string.
They're 8-2, by the way. Sorry, they're 8-2.
8-2.
Last 10.
Okay.
Last 10 games.
Out of the last 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that would make them what? 8-8 altogether? No,
altogether they're 18-12.
Yeah, because I'm talking about since the trade. Because remember when Harden got there, they were like 0-5.
Oh yeah, it was Trinash, and then they would become more Trinash.
And then what happened is
they won their first game, then they lost to Utah, then they won the next 2, and then Harden showed up around November, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was against a team where he should have showed up.
Yeah, then they done dropped like 6 straight. Then they started winning, win, lose, and they won a bunch straight, dropped 2 recently to Boston. Wow, they lost to 37 by Boston.
Boston,
and 19 to OKC. Boston, man.
We're gonna talk about them next week. Well,
Boston beat LA on Christmas too. Shoot, I seen that. Wild.
I'm still watching KP's game count.
How many he at? Let's see.
Probably 20.
He didn't play all 30 yet, did he? 50 games.
Nah, he didn't play 30. He didn't play 30. He sat like 5-6 games, something like that.
Convenient.
Check it out. I think so.
21 games played. He's almost at halfway there.
He played 9. Okay.
21 games played.
He missed 9. Okay. But when he's there, they're a force. When him and Drew is there, they're
19 a game, 7 boards. That's great and all. That's great when he's there. Notice what you said.
Like, that's the thing. He always said, "Yo, I don't think he's trash. He's just fragile."
Yeah, he never there, bro. The dude's never there.
We'll talk about the Celtics.
Yeah, we're going on a tangent now.
But no, as for the Clippers, I just wanted to give them, some kudos because we were highly. I'm as a matter of fact, I'm still highly skeptical of the squad because Bravo asked the best question when the trade happened. Are they going to win a championship?
You know, the last time I said Kawhi wasn't going to win a championship, he won a championship.
Right. That's true, but he hasn't won since.
he ran through an Eastern Conference to get there, and then beat banged up Warriors team.
Beat up a banged up Warriors team. Exactly.
No disrespect to that, Chip. Just the fact.
Nah, that's why sometimes players say, "Yo, luck does come into it."
Right.
That's the luck factor, right there.
Like I said,
to run into a banged up Golden State team. But like I said, kudos to the Clippers. We will be keeping an eye on you.
Good job, guys.
I still don't think you guys have what it takes to win a championship, and you're probably the third best team in California.
They all right.
Yeah, third best team in California. I had them at the second best before the trade, but after the trade, I was like, ooh. And we were proven right. So
they all right.
Now, the other team, how about them Pistons?
How about we were just talking about the Pistons? How about the Pistons?
What is it?
Let's talk about the 2-3 Pistons. You know why I call them the 2-3 Pistons?
I don't know why you call them the 2-3 Pistons.
Détroit.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good.
Détroit.
I like that.
The Détroit Pistons.
But what was it? As we're recording this, they broke the record, and I believe they're at 27 losses. They're 2-27 right now.
Sir, they're 2-28.
2-20. So wait, the record's 28 straight?
No, they haven't lost 28 straight. They've lost 27 straight.
So they started off 2-1 and
they lost their first game. They lost their first game by 1 point to Miami. Then they beat Charlotte. Then they beat Chicago. And they've lost every game since.
What the hell happened?
Some games they've lost. One game they lost. They scored under 100 points in this league against Philly. They lost 124-92 about 12 days ago. Then they lost 146-114. I was watching that game. Giannis was ridiculous.
What happened?
Oh my Lord. This roster sucks. That's what happened. DSP. Didn't we say this is one of the younger teams in the league?
One of the youngest.
Cade Cunningham is the guy. Who's helping Cade Cunningham? Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Stewart, James Wiseman.
Isaiah Stewart is an enforcer. He's old. He's like an old school enforcer.
Okay, all right. Is it James Wiseman? Is it Isaiah Livers? Oh, let it be Kevin Knox. You know about Kevin Knox. Who? Bojan Bogdanovic?
Bojan's catch and shoot.
Jaden Ivey? Is that the other one? Is that it?
Look.
Aswar Thompson?
Aswar Thompson's a rookie. He's nice.
Okay, so we're relying on rookies to win us games? That's why y'all 2-28.
That's why y'all 2-28. They don't know all the tricks of the trade.
This ain't no video game.
Yeah.
The vet is Alec Burks. The journeyman.
He's not even really a vet.
The journeyman, Alec Burks, 12 years pro.
He's not even really a vet. I mean, he's a vet
pro.
The years he's been in the league, but like,
brother, Alec Burks, followed by
you're right,
Joe Harris and Bojan, bro. Those are your veterans.
You're right, bro. They don't
like what do we got? Like leadership.
They got no leadership, bro.
Would you want to come to Detroit right now? You know what they say Detroit is? Oh, we go out. All the NBA players say, "No, we go out and party when we go to Detroit."
Yeah,
because they're not worried about the game the next day.
You heard what Paul Pierce said? Oh, if I'm in a slump and I'm going to Detroit, I'm good. I'm busting that slump. I was like, yo, y'all are bad disrespectful.
Bro,
but he's not lying.
Monty, I feel bad for Monty. It ain't Monty's fault.
That's exactly who I feel bad for. And
it's
you know
Troy
what's
Weaver's
happen?
fault.
You know what's going to happen?
He's going to get fired.
He's going to get fired, bro.
It's sad. He's going to get fired. They're going to hire Mike freaking D'Antoni or something. Some nonsense like that.
You know what's crazy?
Some nonsense.
I can see that.
Bro.
I could so see that BS.
It's not Monty.
They always
it's
love
trash
to give
roster.
D'Antoni that opportunity, bro.
I hope what they're doing is saving cap space because, brother, this team is trash.
What they're gonna
unless they make some moves, they offload some players.
They're gonna have to offload players and picks, bro. They need leadership. They have the look. They have Ivy. They have Jalen Duren. They have Cade Cunningham. All those other guys, no, and Asar, my fault. Those 4 you keep. Those other guys are expendable, bro. They're not going to do anything.
Yo, they didn't do anything in the offseason.
Isaiah Stewart, although he's an enforcer, you can go without that. Unfortunately, the game isn't like that anymore.
I mean, look at Draymond.
Power forward to be like that. You don't. It's not like that anymore, unfortunately.
You don't need a power forward anymore.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
The enforcer is done. Udonis Haslem was the last of that, bro.
You mean my guy, he ain't do nothing, bro. He's the last of the Mohican. He's the last of the Mohican.
Draymond
is a selective enforcer. Well, that's what I'm saying.
There you go. Very selective on when he wants to do it. The enforcers I'm talking about, and everybody
got the smoke
every night.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about Oakley, bro.
If you play power forward, you left home with bruises in the 90s.
I'm talking about Dale and freaking Dale and Antonio Davis, bro.
Yeah. Charles Oakley, Horace Grant,
Carl Herrera, man. Yeah. Come on.
But hold on. Let's get back to this bum ass Pistons team.
Yeah, the Pistons, bro. Like, if I'm the GM of the Pistons, I'm not firing Monty because it's not Monty's fault.
It's not. It's this roster.
It's not Monty's fault. I'm keeping the 4 guys that I mentioned. I'm keeping Monty, and I'm unloading all those other guys. But I'm getting assets, bro. You're giving me picks, or you're giving me some role players that I know can help the squad, bro.
Bro,
I don't need another star. Because you guys are content on rebuilding. So good, fine. You have the 4 guys there already. You have Cade. That's your star.
Right.
You know what I mean? So get role players. Get guys that can help these young guys learn the tricks of the trade. Like Derrick Rose is going to be a gem for John Morant.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Watch. But that's all the Pistons is missing, man. It's just disgusting. 2-28? When was the last time we seen a record like that?
The Sixers.
Which one?
Twice recently, like 2015 Sixers before they got Embiid.
Right.
Something like that.
Embiid pulled up.
And then like another Sixers team.
Right. You're right. They were that bad. And my Knicks, the 17-65 Knicks. I remember that as well. I think we had Pablo Prigioni.
Okay, so Detroit has a conditional pick this year. Anywhere they finish anywhere between 1 and 18th place, they'll get to keep their own pick in the first round. So it's somewhat lottery protected. Anywhere from 19 to 30, it goes to the Knicks. So the Knicks are not going to get that pick. The Pistons are going to keep it.
The Pistons are keeping that because the Knicks are playing.
Yeah. The second round pick goes to New York. Pistons owe their pick to the Knicks, but we'll get more favorable one from Memphis or Washington. Okay.
Right.
Oh my God! What trade was that? What trade was that? What significant guy went from Detroit to New York or New York to Detroit? That
clearly, it's probably a 3-man trade because that's how Knox got there. Clearly,
right. I'm trying to think. Detroit NYK trade. When did that happen? Knicks trade Kemba Walker to Pistons in 3-team deal. Had to be here. Oh my God!
Yes, to get rid of his contract, and they got rid of Knox. I remember that.
Oh my God!
They thought Kemba was the one, and I'm like, why? Kemba has
Charlotte with all them picks. Charlotte got a whole bunch of picks.
Yep.
Ew.
They can use that, but I don't know if I think they're probably just going to draft. I don't know if they're going to try and trade.
So this one's lottery. So 2024, they'll have a first round pick. 25, they'll have first and second round. 25 if they'll be lottery protected. Bro, they're not coming out of this slump anytime soon. No player is going to want to go there.
They're going to have to wheel. Dude, they're going to have players saying, no, I don't want to be drafted by y'all.
Who wants to get traded to the Pistons? Somebody.
Right now, the best
Harden, bro. Harden's going to the Pistons.
And the thing is, with free agency, it's mad guards. mad guards in free agency right now. There is not, because like I was saying, guys like John Wall, guys like Isaiah Thomas, guys like Austin Rivers, but I'm like, those are guards. They don't need that. They have guards.
Need leadership. They need leadership.
They need
and they need
leadership.
people who can score besides Cade Cunningham.
Right.
Because that ain't it.
I mean, look, in that last game the last game they lost before we did this episode, he dropped 40.
Right. Cade's a dog.
Well, I knew that.
Cade got one more year, right?
I think so. I knew that
when he got to get the hell out of there, bro.
When it was him and Scotty Barnes at Mount Verde.
He got a 4-year, $45 million contract.
Yeah,
next year. Damn.
Next year is last year.
Yep, the club exercise. He's a restricted free agent in 25. Damn, kid, you got to get the hell out of there.
Nah, that's the thing. I think he's going to be patient, be the professional.
He'll be 20.
And if they don't turn it around, he's out, bro.
He'll be about 24 years old coming out.
He's out, bro, and he'll be fine.
You got to pay him more than $18 million to take him away from the Pistons.
That's nothing.
Right.
If a team really wants
he's getting $11 million this year.
That's nothing for a team that really wants him.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He's going to be a hot commodity come 2025, bro.
Yes, that's a fact.
Right, because
because you don't think they're looking at him right now, drooling like, come on, Cade, you know you don't want to stay there.
Right.
Like, you know you don't want to stay there.
This kid is playing some of his best years already. It's ridiculous. What team would you see? What team would you see a Cade Cunningham going to? Would be a good fit for him. Phoenix. They need a guard. They need a point guard.
I was gonna say Phoenix. I was gonna say.
Who do you think?
I was gonna say LA. Lakers.
I was gonna just say, what about LA?
The Lakers need a point guard, bro.
I was just about to say, what about LA?
You got the basketball god himself, LeBron James, on the team.
Mm-hmm.
But still, he's getting
LeBron
older.
James is listed as a power forward in this.
Yeah, but he runs the point.
Hey, they still pay Carmelo Anthony, Jared Dudley, Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard, Dion Waiters, Mason Jones, and Wayne Ellington $2 million each.
Yes.
Those are cap holds. Each of those guys get $2 million.
Yep.
That's insane. That's why Carmelo can do stuff like podcasts now, because LA still owes him $2 million in checks. All right, so if we were to, so I'm doing something right now. Let's play the game, man. Let's say we're the Detroit Pistons, right? Let's say we're the Detroit Pistons. Best thing we could do, we got to offload Cade. We got to start all over. Right? So here we go. We got to offload Cade. We want to build around him. If we don't trade him for assets, we lose him in free agency, right? Let's send Cade to LA. Who do we get in return? Do we get an Austin Reeves? No, he's locked out. Trade restrictions. Can't trade him.
They're not trading Austin Reeves.
Can't trade Rui or Austin anyway because they're trade restricted.
They just got traded there. But if we're talking off season or right now?
This is right now. If we were to trade him right now, we got to get rid of Cade Cunningham right now. I mean, this would never happen. Let's be honest.
Well, of course.
If they were to trade Cade Cunningham, they'd be out of their damn minds. But let's just say this happens, right? The list is right here in front of you.
Since it's never going to happen, we're not going to care about the trade restrictions then, right?
We have to, because this won't let me pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
What other assets do the Lakers have?
They got Jalen Hood-Schifino, but he's only $4 million. No. Let's see here. A Cam Reddish, maybe?
No. Not for Cade. Sorry.
Right.
They don't have an asset for that.
A D'Lo Russell? Are they going to trade D'Lo?
Oh, D'Lo.
Or Gabe Vincent?
If we're trying to get rid of Cade,
yeah,
I would take D'Lo.
I would trade away Gabe Vincent.
Vincent's a bucket too.
This is a good trade. This is a good trade. 1-for-1. Look alike.
Yeah, I mean,
Cade Cunningham for Gabe Vincent sounds crazy in all actuality.
It does.
Because Gabe Vincent is only averaging 9 a game in 25 minutes, and Cade is dropping.
And from what I've seen,
Cade's dropping 19 and 33 minutes.
From what I've seen, Gabe, he's aggressive on defense, but he still doesn't get the tricks that players know to get an aggressive defender in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I've seen that several times. I've seen it when he was going against Jamal Murray And what was the other game I seen? What was the other Lakers game I seen? Oh, when they played Golden State.
So I added a Jared Vanderbilt to this trade. So a Gabe Vincent and a Jared Vanderbilt to Detroit for Cade Cunningham. You know, I think they say this is a valid trade. Oh, they're over 15 players, so somebody's got to get cut. So who are we now cutting? Who's getting cut? Are we cutting Boyan? Who's getting 20 million? 20 million for Boyan? This is why they're 2-28.
Yes.
This is why they're 2-28. $39 million are stuck between two 30-year-olds.
Before they fire this guy, they need to fire the GM.
Are you out of yes? Are they out of they gave Boyan $20 million?
That's crazy.
Yo, if I'm the GM, he gotta go, bro. Boyan, see ya, bro.
Especially if you're not producing and we're paying you that much.
Action. Can I do it? Release with buyout. Oh my God. All right, I could do a whole buyout. How much we giving Boyan, bro? And then we moving on to the next segment. Boyan, you get $1. I'm giving you $1, Boyan. Get out of here.
You're a fool for that.
Now my roster is set. Let's go.
Detroit got to do something. Because 2-28
ain't it, Chief? Nah, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. I hope the one thing y'all win is the lottery. Because that's the only thing you're winning.
At this rate, I don't see them losing the lottery with only 2 wins. 30 games in the season.
All right, question before we move on. How many wins this season?
For them?
More over under 13. Over or under?
I'll give them over. I'll go over.
Under.
You don't think they're going to win more than 13 games?
12-70.
I mean, at this rate, you think that... Dang.
What's the worst NBA record ever?
I know I've witnessed a really bad record in recent history with the freaking Knicks.
The Bobcats lockout season, right? The Bobcats lockout season, hey, it counts. They were 7-59. Okay? They were 7-59. Don't do that.
Give them another 23 games. You don't think they would have won at least 10 more?
Okay. I told you I watched that show, that YouTube, right? At Secret Base.
Yeah.
They documented that team that season. It's called the team, the guys you pay to be in shorts. And they're talking about Michael Jordan running that team. Okay? Right. That team was god awful.
Was that Adam Morrison in them?
Yes. God
they were
awful.
Bad. They were bad. I remember that team.
Hold on. Because let's go there now. Let's go there, sir. Let's go there. Let's go to that team. Let's go to Sports Reference. Let's see the pace of that team on how they were winning and losing. All right, let me pop this. I'm just going to show you something before it pops up, okay? For every win, there's a green bar. The margin of victory, the higher the bar goes.
Right.
All right, and it goes upward for a win.
Right.
For every red bar, it's a loss, and the farther down the bar goes is the margin of loss. Okay, are you ready to see this for the Charlotte Bobcats? And you want to think they might have won 13 games?
I think they would have won 13.
Okay, let's look at this.
That was a Mecca Okafor them or not? Golly, G. Willikers, Batman.
This was the last time they won a game. March 17th, they beat the Raptors. They were 7-36. They then proceeded to lose 23 more games in a row. They would win. They won their first game by 1 point, DSP. Then they dropped 4. Then they won. Then they dropped 6. Then they won. Then they proceeded to lose for an entire month, DSP. And a half. A month and a half before they won again.
Bring that roster up. Now I'm intrigued.
Right here. Some good ballers. Augustine. Diaw.
College legend Boris Diaw. After that, gets traded to the Spurs, become a champion.
Gets traded, I think, to the Suns first. No.
Oh, that's right. He did go to the Suns.
You're right. No, he was just off the Suns, and he came to this team. Yes,
right.
This is 2011.
He got drafted by the Suns, right?
I don't remember exactly, but he was just off the Suns, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Just see, here's his Suns run. There's his Suns
run. He
run.
had a nice little run with them.
He was playing center. Remember when Stoudemire got hurt in the playoff run?
Yes.
06-07. Yes.
Yes.
Then he went to Charlotte. He did not care about playing basketball for the Bobcats.
No, he didn't.
They benched him constantly. He did not care. He didn't care. He was collecting a check when he played for the Bobcats.
That's hilarious.
He figured it out. He collected a check. I'm telling you, you have to watch that documentary. The people
I'm going to after this. I love
something like that. I'm about to link it to you. I
love Secret Base.
The people, let me see. The people you pay.
No, send it to my phone.
Shorts.
Send it to my phone.
I got you. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to the people right now because the thumbnail is dope. Real quick. Bow. The people you pay. Something right now. I have no idea what. Something is playing right now.
Like, where's that coming from?
I don't know where that came from. I have no idea where that came from. Oh, that's the actual beginning of that documentary.
Okay.
So
cool.
The people that you pay to be in with shorts documents this team, bro.
That's crazy. I gotta see that.
But look at this roster. It looks eerily similar, doesn't it? This hand has a few more veterans with Maggette, Nahara, and Jop. But these are veterans that ain't done shit in the league.
I was about to say they didn't. It's very similar to the veterans that these guys got.
Then you got some. They had some 9 year guys. They got some double 8 year guys, and Matt Carroll, who ain't do nothing, and Diao, who did something but ain't care when he got there.
He didn't care when he got to Charlotte. He probably just
a bunch of young guys. Bust Tyrus Thomas, Kemba, rookie Kemba, who has nothing to prove yet, and he wasn't even starting.
He wasn't
DJ
even
Augustine was starting, right? DJ White, Reggie Williams. Bro, Gerald Henderson was a bright spot for that team.
And he left.
Henderson and Maggette. And then team was trash. Yeah. They would have not won 13 games.
You're right.
I think they would have won. They would have went 10
max.
10 and 72.
10 max.
Or 9 and 73.
Looking at the rate. Look at the spacing between the wins.
The fact that they won 3 in this time. One of them was on Jordan's birthday. Whatever their birthday is, Jordan. Whatever Michael Jordan's birthday is.
February something? Am I bugging?
February 17th. Bam. They beat Detroit. They beat Toronto. That was the birthday gift.
That's hilarious.
And then they proceeded to lose.
But wasn't Toronto trash that year?
I don't remember. This is why I love basketball reference, because I could see. So these were all the games that day. Yeah, they were 9 and 23. They weren't that much better either.
That year. Okay. I remember that. Okay.
I mean, look at this roster. But again, let's get back to the Pistons, bro. They're not winning more. They're not winning more than 13 games, DSP. I don't see it.
Okay, so you go under. I'm going over. Sure. We will see.
Yep. Mark that down somewhere so we can come back to
it. I got it right there next to
50 games.
50 games.
I got post-it notes like Ernie, like EJ be doing. Yeah. I got post-it notes.
Ernie's the GOAT, man.
Slap it on the wall. But no, bro, I'm telling you. They're not winning 13, bro. If they win 13
wins,
I'll be shocked, bro. I will be shocked. Let me go back to Detroit. Can I go back to Detroit?
Yeah, man. The only thing I could see changing for them is I don't even know.
Guess who they play tomorrow?
Who they play?
The Celtics. Lost. They play the Celtics, then they play the Raptors, the Rockets, the Jazz, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Kings, the Spurs. Then the Rockets, and then they get a break and they play the Wizards. So they might beat the Wizards, but they're losing all those other teams.
They played the Wizards already, and the Wizards beat them.
That was one of the Wizards' last wins, right?
Yeah, bro.
12 and 70. 12 and 70. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see what teams they might beat. Maybe late when teams have clinched. They're about to play there's some John Morant games late in the season. They're in trouble. All right, let's go on. Let's move on. We're already an hour and a half in.
Look, final segment. Let's
talk about it.
What's up with 2 players? First player, what's up with Deandre Ayton?
The truth?
Yes.
No, the truth. The truth is what's up with Deandre Ayton.
What's the truth?
What you see is what you get.
But that's what I'm saying. I get that. And granted,
DeAndre Ayton look old.
NBA,
DeAndre Ayton look
didn't
45.
compare FIBA to the NBA and this, that, and the 15.
You can't.
But still, are you telling me that he's better off playing overseas than in the NBA?
You want an honest question?
Honest answer.
Honest answer? Yes, of course he would be. Of course he would be.
That's wild to me because I'm like, yo,
double. Walking double. But his points have progressed.
What's his average?
He's averaging this year. Give me a sec. 13 points and 10 boards. His lowest ever.
I was about to say that's his lowest numbers, bro.
Lowest numbers as far as points. Rebounding is consistent.
It's consistent, right? It's always around 10, 11.
His 13 is his lowest. Last year he averaged 18, his highest. His second highest, 18.2 in his second season.
Okay.
14.
So with me,
hold on.
When he was on the Suns, because that was the team he was on prior.
Yep.
Right? Was it because he was getting a lot more touches on the Suns? More than he's getting on Portland?
So the last 3 seasons he played for Phoenix, they were playoff teams, right?
Yeah.
Let me go back to him. Can I?
But he would have a tendency to disappear in the playoffs, except that one year they went to the finals. But he disappeared in the finals.
He disappeared conference finals? Yes. Finals.
Yeah.
They went to the finals.
Yeah.
Right, they went to the finals.
Yeah.
He's never played a full season of basketball.
Of his tipping, they went.
Yeah, he never played a full season of basketball.
No.
69 games is the most, and that he averaged 14 a game that year.
And he's mad young.
Yeah, he's 20.
Mad young.
Where is it? Where's his age? Am I bugging? I thought I saw it. 25.
Mad young, bro.
Mm-hmm. About 6 seasons in the league.
My thing is,
go ahead.
Scoring numbers regress.
So his last 5 games, you want to talk about it? He played Dallas. He got 7 points, 10 boards. He then played Golden State. They lost that game, by the way. He played Golden State. He had 8 points, 8 boards. Then he played Portland. He played Phoenix, his old team. He dropped 16, grabbed 15 boards, and they won by 5.
He was motivated.
Of course. Then he went out and played Washington. They lost by 1. He had 23 points, 16 boards. But
against the Wizards.
He played the Warriors again, 13.6 boards. The Western Conference has him figured out, it sounds like.
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is.
And
the Western Conference know who they are.
In the East.
Yeah. The Western Conference know who they are. They know how to tame them. And that's it. Man, that middle name. Ooh, Edenel. That's island. That's Caribbean.
You know it's from the Caribbean.
Oh, my God.
My beef with DeAndre Ayton is you haven't gotten better.
Right. Based off numbers alone, he's not performing as well as he should be. He should be a 20-10 guy at this point. And he was on the cusp. I wouldn't say 15. 15 is a high number for rebounds. Yes.
For DeAndre Ayton?
Yes, absolutely. A guy who's only averaged 10 in his career. At most, he averaged 12.
Since the beginning of his career? Since rookie season?
10. 12 boards a game.
Be 12, 13, 14 now?
You said 15.
All right, fine.
15 is high. 15 is high. For anybody, in my opinion. Yeah, and you're talking about DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, he was the number 1 pick in the draft, but you're still talking about DeAndre Ayton. He's not grabbing 15 rebounds. I've seen him disappear against Joker. He's not grabbing 15 rebounds a game.
I've seen that.
AD can grab 15 a game because AD is active on the glass like that.
Yeah.
Because he's always been active on it. AD grabbed 20 a game.
If you remember, AD was known for his defense.
Correct. Ayton's always been a scorer. He's not down low post all the time. A lot of mid-range, a lot of in the paint, but not where he's trying to dunk it on your head. He's working his angles down there. So that's why I don't think he's not a 10 guy. He's not a 12, 13 guy because he's not always down there. The 13, 14 guys are the guys that are always down low.
And I think
Ayton can sometimes be in the perimeter offensively.
And I think that's my issue with him. You know what I mean?
He's not a center.
When he was on Phoenix, when he was on Phoenix, they made sure
Yeah.
his ass was in the paint.
Well, he better had been because them boys were shooting.
Booker and the rest of them boys were shooting. They're not playing. Michael Bridges when he was there, Chris Paul when he was there, they had him in the paint.
Yeah.
And he flourished.
But that was direction. That team had direction. What direction does Portland have right now?
They don't have any.
What was we talking about last 2 weeks ago?
Last episode.
What's up with Scoot Henderson? Another Portland guy. The next segment should be how about them Trailblazers?
That's a fact, yo. We were talking about Scoot.
Because come on, I mean, we've been talking about Portland. They're obviously having problems.
Man.
Things aren't clicking, and it's showing up on the
scouting report. I guess they're not reading their scouting reports.
Maybe they need to do their own badges of themselves. Hall of Fame,
right? Something, man.
I don't know, bro.
And of course, last player we're gonna discuss.
Who's that?
Your man.
He ain't do nothing.
What's up with Draymond Green, man?
I know what's up with him. He's just lining up his post playing career with the WWE.
Hey,
next United States champion, Logan Paul, Draymond Green.
I'm sure they gave him a shout.
Listen,
Triple H on his phone, like, "Hey, Draymond.
Hey, man. Draymond, that was a heck of a clothesline, kid.
You want some extra cash? We can put that lariat to work. You know what I mean? We can put that lariat to work, baby.
We can send you down to Orlando for a few months and have you ready for WrestleMania.
That's it. You know,
it's gonna be in San Francisco in a couple of years.
We'll give you a couple million for this. This is nothing.
Nah, in all seriousness, man, what is up with Draymond though? In all seriousness, dude, like,
you know what he's reminding me of, because I've seen this so many times in the realm of basketball. You know that old head that used to be good, that used to get whatever he wanted, but when he reached a certain age, that athleticism is gone.
Yeah.
The speed, all that, and everything else is gone. So what do they normally resort to?
They turn into a bully.
Right.
Extra physical,
like just being nonsensical with it. Now, I've seen this. It's funny. I've seen it on all levels. I've seen it in middle school level. I've seen it at the high school level, because I say the middle school level because kids, when they get to middle school, some of them were always so talented when they were younger. Once they get to middle school playing kids like their age that are just as good as them.
Yeah, the gap starts closing.
They be like, wait a minute, I'm not the best guy out here. So what happens? They either pout a lot, or like I said, they become bullies.
Yeah.
High school, middle school, they were killing because they were probably the most athletic.
Yep.
You're not really dealing with high IQ coaches in middle school.
No, you're just fundamentals.
When you get to high school, you're dealing with coaches that say, oh, this is an athlete? All right, take away his angles. Don't give him the middle. He likes the rim run. Stop the ball.
Right.
Once you get that, what happens? You got guys that can't do anything, so they're either pouting or become bullies. Right? So now we're watching Draymond. Draymond's not going to pout because he doesn't want to lose his position. So what's happening? He's bullying, bro. Granted, it's selective bullying, but still.
Draymond Wilder.
He's bullying. Like, you ain't going to tell me that forearm wasn't intentional, bro.
Listen,
come on,
man.
bro. That was intentional. He kicked Sabonis in the balls twice, I think. No, he kicked Sabonis.
Stepped on him.
And, yeah, he stepped on him. He kicked Steven Adams twice in the balls.
Bro, I'm going to ask you this question I asked you a couple of weeks ago. When's the last time you saw a Draymond highlight and it was a jump shot, a layup,
I haven't.
A three-pointer? Everything you've seen about Draymond on social media or on TV has been about him doing the extracurricular.
I think the last time I seen it was their second chip, where I really seen Draymond was getting the highlights like that.
It don't even matter. The narrative has been spun.
But now, like you
Draymond
said,
is the new bad boy. He's the new Dennis Rodman.
Even though he can never
touch Rodman, but he's the new version. He's the bad boy. He's the scapegoat. That's his identity now.
When we say he can't touch Rodman, we're going to talk about his rebounding expertise.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? I'm talking about
the mind game.
Oh, I was talking about him being a nuisance on the floor.
The mind games.
Yeah, right. I wasn't talking about rebounding.
That was the thing.
Draymond will never be as good as Rodman, period.
No one will.
I would take Rodman over Draymond any day of the week.
No one will, bro. Because it was funny when I used to watch it back then. I was like, "What the heck is he doing?"
All he's doing is rebounding the ball. Why? Yeah.
Not just that. I didn't care. I love the fact that he was a great rebounder. I was like, it's crazy how he can average more rebounds than points every night. That blew
And
my
he was
mind.
a 15 a guy a night.
Yes.
Rodman was a 15 a night guy.
Sorry, because he wasn't scoring. He didn't care
Right.
about scoring.
He didn't have to.
He was
playing with
getting
Michael
every loose ball.
and Pippen.
He was getting every rebound. And I'm talking about over taller guys.
Remind you, Rodman is 6'8", 6'7".
6'7". Probably smaller than that, because remember back in the day they used to like to exaggerate.
They had 2 inches. They had 2
right.
inches.
Because remember, Barkley was 6'4.5", and they had him at 6'6". Same thing with LJ.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So for all we know, Rodman's probably 6'5", 6'6".
Right.
Grabbing them rebounds the way he was. You know.
But anyway,
what I mean?
Draymond. We on Draymond.
Draymond doesn't have. I guess I could say he doesn't have the same cleverness that Rodman had, bro. Like, you saw what Rodman would do, bro. It would be to the point where he didn't even have to touch you. All you had to do was look at you. It drove you nuts. Look at the clip if you can, or whenever you get the chance. Research Dennis Rodman, Alonzo Mourning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole situation where they talk about how all Dennis Rodman said to Alonzo Mourning was, "You have nice calves," and he kept looking at his legs, and that sent Alonzo Mourning off, because don't no man like to be objectified, especially by no other man.
Right.
Dennis knew what he was doing. He was like, "I'm gonna make him feel like a girl." And come on now, you talk about Alonzo Mourning, 7'1", 250-pound Alonzo Mourning. You really gonna make him feel like a girl? Guess what? It got right into his brain. He couldn't play the same ever again. I don't think I've ever seen Draymond do that.
So I'm looking at Draymond numbers right now. That's what I've been doing while you were talking. I'm looking at Draymond numbers. Draymond has played 15 games this season. He plays 25.
That's crazy.
25 minutes a game.
Really?
Yep. 9.7 points per game, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. His lowest rebound number since his second season, where he averaged 6.2 points per game and 5 rebounds a game. His lowest total assists since his third season, when he averaged 3.7 points per game, assists per game. Draymond was normally good for 7 and 7 during his peak. And I'm going to say peak, I'm going to say prime, because even at 33 years old, Draymond Green has passed his prime. He came into the league at 22 as a senior.
Yeah, he played all 4 years, yes.
He's played 11 seasons. He's played 773 basketball games. He has passed his prime.
Okay.
Draymond hasn't played more than 70 games in 2 consecutive seasons since the back-to-back championship years. 66 games, 43 games, 63 games, 46 games, 73 games, and 15 games this year. He's suspended indefinitely. I think it's time to move on, bro. I mean, like, what more is Draymond?
Can we quick dialogue to end this segment?
Yeah.
And then we're probably going to look to end the show. I did have one more topic, but we could always move that topic to the next show.
Sure. We're almost 2 hours in.
Were the Warriors wrong?
With what?
Getting rid of Jordan Poole and keeping Draymond.
Yeah, because look at Jordan Poole. What that Jordan Poole would have been on Golden State? He would have gotten the bag. More refined. He would have had to give him the bag.
He would have been more. They already gave him the bag. You forgot? After they won the chip with him, they gave him and Wiggins the bag afterwards. And they still traded him for because of Draymond.
Can I tell you something funny? I'm on the contract page, right, for Draymond.
Yeah.
Why is the first tab they went to not the contract details? They went to fines and suspensions. I kid you not. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. The
narrative for Draymond is nasty now,
like
bro.
I said, he is now the bad guy of the NBA. Look what I wrote. Draymond Green contract. I clicked this. It did this. Fines and suspensions.
I
didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. He forfeited $1 million, dude. $1 million. That's nothing to him, right? He's that guy.
It's not.
But anyway.
But still, bro, you don't want to give $1 million because of what you fucking did.
Green has been suspended due to unsportsmanlike conduct and expected to remain sidelined for at least 3 weeks. Draymond signed a max contract recently. Oh my God.
Yeah. It was after Poole left. Poole left, and then they gave the max because
they gave that money to Draymond.
This was his contract year. Well, last year was his contract year. And everyone thought, okay, Draymond's out. They're gonna keep Poole. And then that video surfaced.
Trade him. Like, trade him to Detroit. I got it. Trade him to Detroit.
Yo, if you send Draymond to Detroit, bro, he's gonna mess them all the way up.
So, because what's gonna happen when Draymond comes back? Is the morale all good now? Our buddy Draymond's back, and then he plays again, and then somebody touches his shorts a funny way, and he elbows him like John Jones in the forehead, and now he's out for the rest of the year.
Is the morale going to be back since they're playing so much better since he left?
Cut your losses. If they perform well without Draymond Green, why do you need him? Cut your losses.
Kuminga's doing perfectly fine. Looney's doing perfectly fine. Remember, I was sending you while I was watching the game. I was sending you texts.
See my scissors? Like, yo, you see my ashy scissors? Cut your losses, B. Cut your losses. My fingers cramping. Cut your losses, B. Be done with them. Hey, it's a business. The business organization GM runner in me. Cut that man out of here, bro.
Cut that shit
Cut that out, B. Oh, what's on my finger?
Telling you.
Get him out of here, bro. Don't need him. You don't need him.
You don't think the GMs and the higher ups ain't talking about that?
They probably already brought it up.
Not probably.
They already brought it up. Yeah,
they did. Because
how can we offload Draymond?
If me and you, not GM, sitting here, like, yo, they're playing so much better without him. Why keep him? You don't think
who's gonna want a fresh 4-year, $100 million contract? That for a man who'll be 37-year-old
athlete.
For a man who'll be 37 when he's done, and he doesn't even average 10 points in this league. Oh, mind you, he's been suspended twice this year. Ugh. Damaged goods.
They're gonna keep him.
Bruised banana. He's a bruised banana. Throw it away. What do you do with bruised bananas, DSP? Throw them in the trash. Draymond Green, bruised banana.
Or make some pancakes.
Banana bread, bro. Get them out of here. Ship them out. What is that? You making a change with the banana? Make a change.
Yeah, we're gonna keep a close eye on Draymond. I mean, if he does come back, this indefinite could be longer than 3 weeks. You never know. I know they had him. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. They had him on like conference calls or something like that
so he can report on how he's doing with his anger management.
Bro, it's like they got him on
if it's anger management, but that's comedy to me. Like, this dude's on rehab.
Draymond Green has been doing virtual meetings with the Warriors, league, and the NBA PA officials to chart progress.
What's crazy is it's all a joke. And like, this is just a joke. It's all to make it look good. Draymond don't give a damn. He's like, when am I going to get back on the floor? When am I getting back on the floor so I can keep playing?
That's it.
That's all it is. He don't care. He's going through the motions. I apologize. I'm sure he typed in his apology to ChatGPT. Let me see if I can do that real quick. And then let's get the hell out of here, DSP.
I know he that day.
I'm gonna do ChatGPT. Go ahead, talk.
He hit Nurkic. He apologized to Nurkic, but I'm like, dude, you can't. Because we know why you're apologizing, bro.
An apology for Draymond Green striking Yusuf Nurkic during the basketball game. Go ahead, ChatGPT. Oh, nope. He's writing it. No. I need you to write it as if you are Draymond Green.
Oh, they were writing in third person?
They were writing it on behalf. I wanted to take a moment to address. Okay, make it one paragraph.
What's that? AI?
This is AI.
That's crazy.
Now, make it an apology for news media. I want to address the incident involving Yusuf Nurkic during the recent game. My actions were uncalled for, and I owe an apology to everyone who witnessed it. It wasn't a representation of sportsmanship I aim to embody. I deeply respect Nurkic as a fellow athlete, and what unfolded was not a reflection of that respect. I take full responsibility for my behavior and recognize the impact it may have had, especially in the public eye. I'm committed to learning this, regaining your trust, and ensuring that such conduct doesn't happen again. I apologize for any disturbance caused and assure you that I will strive to do better. Boom. ChatGPT in about 6 tries wrote up a apology for Draymond Green. Come on, man.
The PR person when you got ChatGPT. What the hell?
Bro, come on, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. I know he went on ChatGPT and got an apology ready for when they tell him it's time to.
That's wild. But of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on Draymond Green, Deandre Ayton. This is an episode 12. Fold that ass. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, it's about that time. It's about that time.
You know what time it is.
I appreciate y'all, guys. For real. This is the first episode of 2024 with plenty more to come. It's about to get vibey.
Crazy.
College basketball is about to turn up.
Oh, it's gonna be holiday tournaments are done, and then it's gonna be conference play. It's gonna ACC hoops. I can't wait.
Conference play.
So
we're gonna be
this
talking.
Is when basketball matters in college.
Yeah, this is where we're gonna because think about it. Around this time of the year, while we're recording, of course, it's all college football.
College football bowl games right now. But when this episode drops, it'll be conference play, and best believe when we come back, we'll be talking about for sure the ACC and Big 12. Right? That's where Kansas is. Big 12. Yep.
Big 12.
Big 12, SEC hoops,
SEC, we'll be talking about all that.
All of it. Give me the Big East.
This episode was mainly NBA because, there's a lot of NBA. NCAA there were some cool matchups, but nothing
It's early.
Yeah.
It's early. So, Bronny's playing, though. I'm hyped.
I'm super happy for that.
Bronny's
but I can't wait to see him in conference play.
What about Mikey? Mikey not playing yet?
He didn't play yet. Not yet. He's probably not in shape yet.
Yeah, he didn't play. He wasn't able to play with him the whole time, right?
None. That's the different shape. You can run on a treadmill, right?
No.
But it's not basketball, bro. You know what I mean? And I highly doubt he was working out when the case was going on.
No. Maybe. Well, who knows?
Not no 16, 17-year-old kid that was almost thrown in jail for life.
16, 17-year-old kid with a social media following.
Right.
PR people. Yes, I think he does. I think he had scheduled appointments. We're like, all right, Mikey, you got to come out and do this scheduled workout because that kid is not, because he's not just a random 16, 17-year-old. He's Michael Williams.
I mean, he lost his deals and all that, so.
Of course, he'll get him back. He'll be fine.
Back to square one. He'll probably get a new one from Under Armour.
They forgave Michael Vick. All right, they forgave Michael Vick for killing him.
Granted, it wasn't Michael Vick's fault. He just provided the house, but he was the one.
Crazy.
Blamed for dog fighting, and he wasn't fighting any dogs. But
a man can be looked at as inhumane because he has 2 animals fight, yet 2 human beings swing at each other with gloves on, and that's okay.
That's a sport. Nah, that's another conversation for another show.
For another show and another topic. We out of here.
But we're getting on out of here. Thank y'all for watching Hoop Haven episode 12. Episode 12. Truly appreciate you. Y'all be safe. Hey.